We're all pretty good at listing our strengths, right? The stuff we put on our resumes. But what about the things we're not so good at? The stuff we kind of sweep under the rug? Well, what if we didn't? What if we actually made a list of everything we suck at? It sounds kind of crazy, but today, we're going to dig into why that might just be one of the most powerful things you can do.
So, the whole idea for this explainer comes from this really simple but totally undeniable truth. You just can't be good at everything. It's impossible, right? And once you accept that, well, that's when things start to get interesting. It's the first step towards something pretty powerful.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, why on earth would I want to focus on what I'm bad at? And yeah, that's a totally fair question. It sounds super negative, doesn't it? But here's the thing. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's not about self-pity. It's actually all about self-awareness.
And where this whole idea came from is actually pretty cool. The author was inspired by a coworker of his, someone who would actively ask for criticism, just so she could find her own blind spots. I mean, how many of us do that? So you see, this suck at list isn't about being negative at all. It's a tool for growth, a way to actually see yourself more clearly.
All right, let's dive into the list itself. It's broken down into a few different parts of life. And first up, we're heading to the office. You know, the place where we're all supposed to have it together. Our professional lives.
So, take a look at these. Do any of them, hit a little too close to home? That feeling of never quite finishing a project? Or that classic one, trying to delegate something but thinking, it's just faster if I do it myself. Yeah, these are those little everyday stumbles at work that we just don't really talk about, do we?
Let's stick with delegation for a second, because it's a perfect example. The impulse, right? The easy thing to do is to just do the work yourself. It feels quicker in the moment. But the ideal thing to do, the thing that actually helps everyone grow, it's taking the time to teach somebody else. It's that classic battle, short-term gain versus long-term win.
Okay, so that's the 9 to 5. But what happens when we clock out? Let's shift gears from the office to our own homes. What about the stuff we struggle with when nobody else is looking? You know, our personal quirks.
Oh, this one. I think everyone can relate to this. The epic battle for bedtime. You know you need to go to sleep. Your body is telling you to go to sleep, but just one more episode or one more level is calling your name. And as you can see, logic doesn't really stand a chance in that fight, does it?
And the list of these personal struggles just keeps getting more and more relatable. I mean, who hasn't had buyer's remorse on a big purchase or tried and failed to stay off their phone because of those little red notification bubbles? And oh my gosh, the classic buy high, sell low strategy for stocks, or just completely forgetting to put on sunscreen. These are the little everyday battles we're constantly fighting with ourselves.
And this really just boils it all down, doesn't it? The eternal struggle. What your heart wants versus what your body actually needs. Let's be honest, mashed potatoes are probably always going to win the popular vote against a salad. And you know what? That might just be a flaw we're all okay with.
All right, so we've looked at work, we've looked at our personal lives, there's one big category left. Let's talk about those wonderfully awkward moments that happen when we have to, interact with other people.
And man, these social stumbles might just be the most human of them all. Like, how do you take a compliment gracefully? Or that tough one, having to be the bad cop with your kids. Oh, and this one's a classic. Trying so hard to skip the small talk that you just end up massively oversharing with someone you just met. Come on, we've all been there.
And this quote really gets to the heart of one of the hardest social hurdles, apologizing. It's so easy to dig your heels in when you think you're right. But it takes something else entirely, real self-awareness to stop and say, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong here.
Okay, so we've been through 29 different things that the author freely admits he sucks at work, at home, with other people, but he saved the best one for last, the most self-aware, and honestly, the funniest one of the whole bunch.
And here we are, the big one, number 30.
And what is it? He sucks at not making slides. I mean, the irony is just beautiful, isn't it? Here we are going through this whole explainer, learning about his list from a deck of slides.
By default, I make a deck. Apparently for almost any problem or idea, his brain just automatically goes to making a presentation. He even says he once made a deck for his wife about their life together. Now that is some serious commitment to the format.
So what's the big takeaway here? Why does making a list like this even matter? Well, it's not about feeling bad about yourself. It's really a simple process for growth. Step 1, just acknowledge your flaws. Be honest about them. Step 2, look for the patterns. And hey, find the humor in it. And when you do that, you get to step 3. you unlock some real, genuine self-awareness.
And that's really what this is all about. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this one question to chew on. After hearing all of this, what would be on your list?